Now to tracking developing news statewide. Governor Gavin Newsom is ordering state workers back into the office 4 days a week. This impacts more than 224,000 full-time workers. Right now, about half of them report in person every day. The order will take effect July 1st. It also states telework flexibilities will be granted on a case-by-case basis. Newsom also directed Cal HR to streamline the hiring process for former federal employees who were laid off. This includes firefighters, forest management, and weather forecasters. This has major impacts to downtown and the morning commute. Sacramento Mayor Kevin McCarty in a statement earlier this evening saying, quote, "Thank you, Governor Newsom, for supporting the health of our urban core with a balanced approach to bringing state workers back to the office. This Friday marks 5 years since the start of the pandemic. This action supports our downtown, our city, and state, and our workforce." But tonight, there are mixed feelings about the new order. As downtown businesses are eager to see more people coming back to the area, the largest union representing state workers says they see it bringing more bad than good. ABC 10's Roxanne Elias has the details tonight.
Things are shaking up in downtown Sacramento after Governor Gavin Newsom issued an executive order calling for all state employees to return to in-person work 4 days a week.
I think it's a good thing. There's probably a group of individuals that would like to stay working remotely. In my opinion, it would be healthy for the local economy to have people back at the workplace.
Jolene Killian, the assistant general manager at Ella Dining Room and Bar, says they depend on those workers who come into the city daily. Scott Ford with the Downtown Partnership also says the announcement is impactful because Sacramento is the state capital of the largest state in the U.S. And it's coming after almost 5 years since the start of the pandemic, which forced many employees to work from home.
The employees make up a huge portion of the downtown ecosystem. I think over the past 6 months, we've been really encouraged. We've seen over a 20% increase in in-person workforce. Certainly there's a lot of value in in-person collaboration, and I think that this is going to be tremendously beneficial to a lot of the businesses that have been missing out on sort of their daytime customer base.
But not everyone feels as positive about the move. The president of SEIU Local 1000 says about 30 to 35,000 employees they represent will be affected by this return to office mandate.
We see for our workers that it's mostly going to be not so good of a situation. And I say that because realistically with the inflation and the cost of gas, right, you now have individuals who have tailored their life, we'll say, in terms of those trips into the office, in terms of parking.
The union's president, Anika Wall, says they are concerned with workload issues and the space where people will have to return to work.
We saw Legionnaire's disease in many of our buildings when we saw people coming back to work because there wasn't a lot of people utilizing the facilities. And so there were a lot of health and safety issues that I'm sure will start coming up once you bring that many people back into the facilities.
The union referring to a report in June of 2024 saying the bacteria was found in a Midtown Sacramento state office complex as more than 200,000 state workers return to their offices at least twice a week. The union says it's working on letting state employees know what their rights are. The union is now calling on the governor to reverse his decision, which they are calling reckless. They say they'd instead like to work together on developing better policies that actually benefit employees. In Sacramento, Roxanne Elias, ABC 10.